Hello, Open Source Ecology Project. This is John Massey. I'm currently a student at Full Sail University. I have been working on a prototype for a mobile application which I feel will really help get your community involved. A while ago I put together a video talking about centralized data and social media communication. And I've been working on putting together an application that would both help you manage your assets while in the field, as well as communicate all your progress with your audience, with an efforts to go ahead and increase your audience and user group interaction. My name is John Massey. I'm a web design and developer. I can be reached at john@jjmassey.com. So in this slide I had created just to try to get a visual model for really what I'm trying to achieve in an abstract format. Really the goal is to create a central location for data communication and let that data go ahead and populate either website blog entries, Twitter updates, Facebook feed profiles, and things of that nature, and just let the people working on the project focus more on getting work done and seeing what they can do better. The end goal of the mobile application is to give you the ability to, on the field, make updates. Keep track of your inventory, see what you have, and see what you don't have, and see what you're looking for. And then have an application that would dynamically stay in touch or keep that information public to the user group in a companion mobile application that would help them, that would let the users know what the project team needs pretty much on the moment at the moment. The goals that we're looking to achieve is to unify the source of communication and give you guys really the most efficient in communication accessibility possible. A chance to keep your fans closer. I wanted to introduce an idea that would help the user group and the people really kind of come in and feel like they're more a part of the interaction of this open source project. So I'm just going to get to what part I have here done in a small prototype. I'm using a WebKit browser to render this in. Now, this is the immediate interface. The title can be whatever and can obviously be changed to see fit. View fan updates is not included in this prototype, but that's planned to give you the breakdown of all the social media activity. Now we're just going to go into project inventory, because I feel this would be a very large part of it, and maintaining your inventory, and also in the companion software or companion application, it would post the assets or how much is available, and let the users know like what the team is actually looking for. So if we shoot into the project inventory manager, right off the bat, there's no way of telling exactly everything and anything that you're going to need all the time. So everything in this part of the asset manager is dynamic. You're going to come in originally, there's nothing in there. Okay. Granted, I can have a bunch of pre-populated entries already built into the application. That's not a problem at all. But for right now, it's completely blank. So when it's blank, we're going to go ahead and create a new resource category. As we go through, you'll see and understand how everything is categorized and organized. So we create a new resource category, and I'm going to go ahead and make the resource category of, let's see, metals. And then you just click on or touch save and add, and then metals will be added to your categories list. Now I'm going to add another one here. because hamburgers are awesome. And we're going to add a hamburger in there. If you shoot back over to your inventory manager, you now have two categories. You have hamburger and metals, and whatever else you decide to put inside of it. Now that we have categories, now we can isolate smaller item materials. Okay, so we go from a category down into an actual asset. Okay, so metals, currently there are no metal assets actually created for us to track yet, so let's go ahead and make a new one. So now we have an asset creator. We're just going to give it a name, and in metals we're going to say scrap steel. Currently the prototype is only displaying in unit quantities, but in the asset manager, or when you're creating an asset, I'd like to add how you would like to track this specific asset, either by pounds or by units, or however you see fit. And then the configuration for the application, you'd also be able to edit and change those things as well. So we're going to go ahead and save scrap metal, or scrap steel, and we're going to enter another one, scrap. Alright, I will say sheet metal. Not sure if you're picking up that I'm not a guru at materials here. But okay, so the application response lets you know that sheet metal was added to your metals. If you go on back, you can see we're in the metals menu, and we have scrap metal and we have sheet metal. Now for the first time, your asset's going to be currently set at 0. So now you have a window where you can it displays how many units currently, or however you wanted to keep measure that could be added into the system. Sorry about that. And we go ahead, and so far we have 0, but we're just first starting off this application. So we say we received whatever we currently have in stock. So just for the sake of it, we're going to say we have 220 units. We're going to update our inventory, and our details for scrap metal, we are recording that we have 220 units available. And if we've used any for the day, so we used 12 units, go ahead and update that, and it will maintain that for you. Okay, done. So we come back, and let's take a look at our, sorry about that, sheet metal. And let's see, we have just right off the bat, we'll have 440 units of that. And now we're storing 440 units. Go on back and say hamburger. Well, hamburger doesn't have anything yet. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to add some lettuce to our hamburger. Ketchup. And mustard. It's a very abstract example, but this should give you an idea of what you're able to do from here. Okay, so we'll go in, jump into ketchup. We originally started with 12 bottles, and for lettuce, we've started off with maybe 14 heads of lettuce. And for mustard, we started off with 2 bottles of mustard because maybe there weren't that many fans for it. Okay. So as you can see, you can come back here into the main inventory manager. Now you've created a nice hierarchy for yourself. You can jump into your metals and see what you have available for your metals just by clicking on it. You have 280 sheets. Okay, so we're finished for the day. We had used up maybe 120 units of our scrap steel here. But we also received in 220 additional. The calculations are already built in. This is just to kind of give you an example that it'll go ahead and do all the calculations for you and just give you the value that you have remaining. Okay. And come back. And obviously, more features would be in creation. You can either like edit an existing title if you needed to, or delete them and remove, whatever it is. It's planned to be a really robust content management based system that is designed to help maintain different types of important facets of the project, at the same time giving you a tool that will help you move forward with your project too. Alright guys, well that's it. Again, my name is John Massey. It's been a great pleasure to be able to present this to you, and have a great day. Thank you very much for your time.